I'm Robert Williams from MetalRules.com, and joining me tonight in Austin, Texas at this year's Fun Fest is Captain Sensible of British punk rock legends The Damned. How you doing tonight, Captain?
Not too bad, yeah. Not too bad, I suppose.
So tonight concludes your fall U.S. tour. How have you enjoyed being back over playing for American fans?
It is a lot of fun, but I would have liked to have done more. I remember the old days when we used to do 2-month tours and play everywhere, and that's like a total adventure. It's a little bit like those books by, I can't remember the bloke's name because I'm old, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. What's that road trip book? I just like road trips across the States and going into bars where no band has ever walked before and stuff like that. But no, this was nice.
Have you had the chance to do much train spotting since you've been over?
We travelled up on a surf liner up the west coast, from San Diego to LA. It's nice to know there are some trains still working in the United States, but I have to say I went to, I think it was Nashville railway station, and they don't run services from there anymore. It's now a restaurant or something, which is really sad.
Yeah.
But the car is king in this country, and that's something I think you should address.
So I understand that your upcoming UK tour that kicks off on November 9th, you guys are going to be celebrating your 35th anniversary as a band, playing the Damned album and the Black album in its entirety. How's it feel to be playing all those old songs again?
Well, it's been quite nice because it's a set list with, I've not played a lot of those songs since 1981 or even before, and I was the bass player in the Damned when Brian when he wrote New Rose and stuff like that, so it's quite a privilege to play those tunes on the guitar, and I hope I do them justice. As far as the Black album's concerned, it's a real workout, and it's surprising how far we'd come, I think, in the 3 years between the two albums. Something dark happened to this band, and thank God it did, because it makes it interesting.
It's just been announced that filmmaker Wes Orshowski, who co-directed and produced the critically acclaimed Lemmy documentary, is filming a Damned movie. What should your fans expect from that?
Blimey. Well, I tell you what would be fun about that is that I don't think, even though this is the internet age, I don't think the audience knows us. And I think by the time they've watched the movie, I think they will know a lot more about us as human beings, because we're not really your archetypical punk rock group, it has to be said. There's a lot of quirks and eccentricities to this band, and we're all like cartoon characters, if you like.
Yeah.
And there's lots of interesting stuff in each individual member that maybe the audience don't know. So I'm really hoping that the film puts that over, and spills the beans a little bit, because there's no such thing as normality in the world, and certainly not in this band. And we were all a bunch of fruitcakes.
So is it going to have contributions from your former band members like Rat Scabies?
Yes, I hope so, because whatever we argued about in the past, I can't remember what it was, to be quite honest, and they're great guys and great players. Who's to say that we'll never work on the same stage again?
Yeah.
Never say never.
So, was Lemmy who recommended Wes Orshowski to you, or did he approach you himself, or how did that work?
No, I did a brief interview for the Lemmy movie in which I can't remember what I said, but Lemmy's been great to us, right, over the years. In fact, when we got the band back together again in the first place, in 1978, I think it was, we were looking for a bass player, and Lemmy did the job for us on the two important London gigs, which kind of gave us the impetus to carry on. So I owe Lemmy, and he's a great guy, he's the real deal.
How did you guys originally meet?
Well, some of the old guard, if you can call Lemmy old guard, because we're virtually the same age, but some of the old guard didn't like punk and didn't understand it and wanted to see us all fuck off. And some of them liked it, some of them dug it. People like Lemmy and Mark Bolan and and a couple of others. Phil Collins hated us, and he can fuck off.
He can fuck off. So it's now been 3 or 4 years since the last Damned studio album, So Who's Paranoid? I know you guys have been playing festivals, you've been touring. Have you had a chance to work on some new material for a new record, or what's the deal with that?
Well, we don't make a vast amount of records these days, has to be said, but I hope we do, and I hope it's different. Because each album, I like the fact that they're all a little bit different from each other, you know. So next time, who can say what it'll be like? But it's quality, not quantity these days.
That's right. So going back to Damned, your first debut album, I understand you guys recorded that coming off tour with The Clash, The Sex Pistols, Johnny Thunder and the Heartbreakers. You guys recorded that in 10 days. What all do you remember from recording the debut album?
The debut album's actually recorded in 2 days.
2 days?
Yeah,
wow.
we just went in this rough studio and just botched it down, to be quite honest. I don't remember an awful lot about it. I remember the producer, Nick Lowe. He didn't really produce. He was an anti-producer. He did virtually nothing. It sounds gnarled and rough and raw. And if you compare it with our contemporaries, the Stranglers and the Sex Pistols, those albums sound really polished. Damned sounds rough as anything. And that, for me, that is real punk album.
So, what's going on in regards to your respective solo careers? Are you still staying active, doing your solo stuff?
Not so much these days, although I did dip my toes back in the water at Christmas, last Christmas, and I did a tour with Paul Gray, my ex-colleague, probably the best bass player Damned ever had. We did a tour supporting the Glitter Band. I don't know if you've heard of them.
Yeah.
But Gary Glitter was, you know...
Right, Gary Glitter.
Very naughty guy, you know.
He's still behind bars, right?
No, he's out and about somewhere, but, you know...
Oh, that's horrifying.
But I toured with his support, with his ex-comrades.
Oh, his backing band, cool.
Yeah, so I feel sorry for them, really, because... You know, what he's done has destroyed their career. I just love the Glitter beat. It's just very exciting. The 2 drums pounding away and all those songs. Come on, come on, come on. And I was going on singing them with the Glitter Band, with the authentic guys who made the records in the 70s. They let me sing 2 songs with them every night.
Did you play Happy Talk too?
I did, of course I did. Everyone wants to hear Happy Talk.
So I understand you guys just scored the theme for a video game, Shadow of the Damned. Have you played it? What do you think of it?
I haven't played the game.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. I still play Mario and all the old. I do play video games, but I like the really old ones from the Game Boy. They're the ones I understand, like sort of Bomberman, Loops, and Kicks. I don't know if you know these games.
Circa '91 sounds like.
Yeah. I like the monochrome. You know, I've got a hacked PSP, and I've got all the Game Boy games on a PSP, which looks kind of nice. You know.
So after doing this for 35 years now,
Donkey Kong, that's the one. That's the best game in the world.
That is the best game in the world.
Yeah.
So, what advice would you give to younger bands out there after doing this for 35 years, Captain Sensible?
One, don't expect to get rich, because very few bands get rich. We certainly aren't rich. It's, you know, enough just about to keep the wolf from the door. 2, concentrate on the songwriting more than anything else, because at the end of the day, the songs, if you got good songs, you know, that's what makes you better than anyone else. And a third thing is do something different. If you know, get somebody to go out and buy a harpsichord or an oboe, or do something weird. Get a weird instrument, or adopt some really strange image.
Yeah.
You know, all wear ballerinas tutus, something like that. No, maybe not that one.
Well, hey, thanks so much for taking the time to talk today. Before we wrap this up, any last words for the Damned fans watching at home?
Oh, blimey. Well, thanks for being Damned fans and being the discerning music lovers that you are. And, you know, don't follow the herd. Support the Damned. You're a truly independent punk rock group.